The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Okay, hello and welcome to ReviewParty.com. I'm Brent.
I'm Matt.
And we have a podcast for you this week, every week. Until the end of time, it's about internet reviews. That's right. The funny little reviews you see on Amazon when you're trying to buy some new socks and someone's just popping off down there. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we're talking about.
Exactly that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then hopefully we're funny. Hopefully the reviews are funny, and hopefully you have a little funny yourself. And we part ways and return to each other next week, or maybe you're marathoning, and this is just one of an entire wall of reviews. Are you even listening right now, marathoner? Are you even engaged?
Are you still with us? Are you in the haze?
You at work, pooping your pants right now, listener?
Man, I don't want to go there, but I'm going to go there. Like, I feel like I've talked about interesting bathroom circumstances before. If not with you, then possibly also on the pod.
I remember one specific story, but I don't remember if it was private or on the pod either.
Yeah. One specific story where the urinal overflowed. Did I tell that one?
I don't know that one. I know the boss knocking on the stall door asking if you're going to work on those TPS reports?
Yep. And then saying thanks when he left as if I'd called a meeting. Like, dang. Yeah, that one. But then the urinal, it happened a few years ago where I just flushed it and I'm like, dang, that sucker's run on the water a long time. Dang, that's getting pretty full. Dang, that's about to go over that's spilling on I don't get paid enough to worry about urinal water flowing out onto the floor. I'm walking straight out. It started happening again about a month ago and I was like, I know what to do. Just walk out. This is not my problem.
Oh my gosh.
But the lights are also on a sensor and I've walked in there a few times recently where somebody's just on the throne with the lights off. I'm like, yo, you've been here 15 minutes, man, without moving. Yeah. I hope you're not dead because I also don't get paid enough to check if someone's dead or living on the can.
And then when someone walks in and turn the lights back on, that's an artificial extender. That's like an artificial timer extender. Oh, yeah. Because you're not going to get up and face the person who walked in on you with the lights off in there.
No, you're not. You got to give it a few minutes to like creep out.
Right. And that's the point where your legs start to fall asleep and you're in pain and you just desperately want to get up.
Well, anyway, speaking of cans and death, I've got an Amazon review here for Liquid Death Serial Criminal Fruity Pebbles Flavored Sparkling Water, 12-pack, 12-ounce cans, low sugar, huge flavor, no artificial sweeteners. That was quite a grumble there.
Yeah, I realized what this was. I heard Liquid Death and thought hot sauce for some reason, and I just thought Fruity Pebbles hot sauce. But it's the fucking tough guy sparkling water.
It's what started out as big cans of water, and then they're like, we could make sparkling sodas too, so let's do that.
And I was on board with the cans of water, so much better than bottles of water, yes. Right? But yeah, the nail in the coffin for me, I don't want to sell the pooch, but I tried their Dr. Death, which is their Dr. Pepper stand-in.
Mm-hmm.
God, was I so glad I didn't buy a 6-pack of that to try it. It was foul.
Well, I was getting ready for... I'm in the midst of a play right now that ran over Halloween weekend, so the cast is like, let's just do our cast party the day that Halloween happens when we also have a show. And I was at Woodman's beforehand, and I was like, I should get some non-alcohol and maybe some alcohol. And I saw this, and I was like, well... it's either going to suck or I'm going to have something to talk about. I'll just let Ramen King 1985 tell us their opinion. Ramen King titles their review, tastes good technically, but beyond that, might throw your taste buds for a loop. They write, this definitely hits the mark it's going for. It does taste of Fruity Pebbles cereal milk. This is both a plus and a minus. Plus, has the flavor, even the toasted rice flavor in the background, so it really tastes of cereal milk. Refreshing in that way only liquid death can be. Sweet, but not too sweet. Just enough sweetness to evoke the flavor, but not overpowering. Minus. Has the flavor. Since this is a water, though, and carbonated, that flavor can mess with your brain. Your brain will taste cereal milk, but won't taste milk. Without the creaminess of milk, it comes off as cereal water, not cereal milk. Then the carbonation hits, and it just messes with your brain/taste buds even more. This leads to it kind of tasting sickly versus just sweet. Overall, it's fine, but I can't see myself enjoying these the way I enjoy a normal seltzer/sweetened water beverage. You're not going to drink it to rehydrate. You're not going to chug them through the day, etc., the way you might one of the normal ones. While interesting, it's a novelty at best, and I probably won't buy it again despite it not being bad by any metric. 3 stars.
Big respect to food scientists, all they do, combining those flavors, making us happy. A very underappreciated sector of society, I think. Food scientists, they're doing a lot of good work. But I'm kind of getting the vibe they kind of sold the farm on, or they're not sold the farm. They kind of
jumped the shark.
They got fucking lazy with this one. They just put a bunch of cereal in some water, took the cereal out, and then carbonated it. I'm guessing that's what happened. Called it sugar free.
It's not. He's not lying though. You do taste the oatiness or the milkiness. It's so bizarre.
See, I don't trust like that. They did something funky.
They summoned some sort of dark forces to imbue sparkling water with.
Funny flavored drinks are big now. This energy drink's got a fucking Warhead's green apple flavor. That's a little crazy. Oh, this one's got a corn pops flavor. That's a little crazy. But the sugar-free sparkling water, it's just a bold place to do these bold flavors.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid you remember they had those little, nowadays they've got the tiny cans that are just tiny cans, but you remember they had the half cans for a while?
Yes.
I remember finding in, I don't know, a Target or Jewel Osco, a little half cans of candy corn flavored soda around Halloween. And I don't know who got them, but I remember trying it. This is just sugary sweet. I poured a little on my hand. It was pure yellow. It stained my hand, I feel like. But I knew what I was getting into.
I poured a little in my hand. It started to bore through like alien blood. Just started sizzling.
But that was long before we discovered the stevia leaf.
Right. I think that's the thing. The sort of Coke Zero technology. They're just applying it everywhere now, and to fantastic and terrifying results.
Yeah,
but
so I don't know that I'd buy it again.
Right, sounds interesting to try, but not actually enjoyable to have on deck in the cooler, huh?
Yeah, it felt right for a party, particularly a Halloween party. Okay, this is fun. This is wild.
It's kind of like a non-alcoholic Malort. You gotta try this. I'm glad I tried it, but do I ever seek it out? No, I would never.
Mm-mm.
Hey, we're gonna grab this review and we're gonna read it. Believe it or not, this one's from Amazon. We got a review for the the Beastal Handlebar Hairy Stash Black self-adhesive polyester handlebar mustache Halloween costume accessory for disguises, photo booths, Western parties, and character dress up. 5 inches.
That's a big mustache.
yeah, I did not bring this for its Halloween connotations, but, happy coincidence as we're still in the season, more or less. Allison Ginn's got a quick review here. She says, stays on through it all. She writes, I swam in the Puget Sound with a mustache on my face. It stayed on throughout. Later in the night, I took it off, and it was dripping wet. The next day, I put it on, and it stayed on. At least 2 other people were able to wear it successfully after me. Buy this mustache, 5 stars.
Yo, what? The Puget... I would be more concerned about what is in the Puget Sound. What sort of jelly slime has imbued the mustache.
Right. She almost witch-like, applied poisons and various goos to this mustache and then passed it around like a party favor.
Ugh.
Like it was a goddamn liquid death fruity Pebble.
Here, try
beverage.
This.
Right. And the scents that must be coming off of that thing.
Yeah, you're slapping this soggy mustache on people's faces left and right, and it's just sticking like a sticky hand. Ugh. How's it dripping wet after all day?
That's disposable. Even if these weren't meant to be disposable fake mustaches, if you take it off at the end of the night and it is sopping wet, that's garbage status, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I mean, if you've worn it in the Puget Sound, that's grounds for maybe getting a new one. It did its job. You wear your thing on the Tough Mudder mud run. It's done its job. You don't need to wait 8 hours and be like, I've been breathing in the scent of gunk all day long. Wow, yeah, it's still soggy. Wow, how about that? I'm going to use it tomorrow, though. No.
Not only are you breathing it in, it's directly under the nose port. It's hanging over the mouth.
Yeah.
The
it's
2
bad
main
either
entrances. Right.
You're sniffing this in, and ideally your nose should be drying it off with every nice little breath. How are you not drying that thing off?
That's so true. It really just towel-like absorbed the goo. And you're just passing it around. The implications of the rash of wearing something wet on your face for like 12 hours.
Yeah, and whatever sort of sticky gunk. I don't know. I know like some strapless bras have some sort of ancient mythic goo that I just slap them on, and they're going to stick there. Like, I don't know. Ugh. What sort of ancient goo are you sticking out your boobies? It must be the same stuff.
The only explanation is it's some sort of ancient mystic power. Technology could not do such things.
No, there's someone from the Puget Sound.
Right.
Like Cthulhu's snot.
Cthulhu would come out of the Puget Sound. He'd be like, "Oh, I was supposed to go to Portland, but they didn't have a gross, fucking inlet of goo." So I went with the second weirdest city.
Yeah, I like to hang out here, just veg for a while.
Yeah, you can't help it. There's all sorts of stuff. There's we could make all kinds of jokes about how gross the Puget Sound is or isn't, but the fact is, fish be pooping, and that just is chilling in the water, and now it's on your face all day, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you shouldn't swim in the ocean with articles of clothing or whatever that can absorb water. You wear your damn swim trunks, but you don't wear them for like 12 hours and then pass them around with the homies. You fucking wear it and then you go wash it.
Please.
Do you have a review?
Yeah. I'm going to change pages here, change sites, and jump over to IMDb. I have a review for Wreck-It Ralph by Arshia Ma. It looks like Arshia did not leave a star rating, but I feel like we'll get we'll get the way Arshia feels about Wreck-It Ralph pretty easily. Arshia titles their review, "Today I felt such a warmness in my heart that I have not felt in years." ... Arshia writes, "First of all, I'm a 29-year-old guy, and everyone considers me a very logical person, and not an emotional one. Today, I saw Wreck-It Ralph. During the movie, when I heard each laughter of Vanellope or her excitements, it was just like I saw my own baby girl doing it. By the way, I do not have a child. And I could not stop my tears, even right now that I'm thinking of it. And she was so sweet and full of life that I have not seen anyone for a long time. And about Ralph, he was just what I call a true friend and a true human being, even if he is just an animation character. What more do I need to learn from an animation movie? Thanks, Disney, for giving me all this great, warm feelings that I have not experienced for a long time. Thanks."
Sarah Silverman is 54 years old. That's who plays Penelope Von Penelope or whatever.
Yes.
How do you listen to Sarah Silverman's ass voice and being like, "That is my baby girl.
But not existent future baby girl."
Yeah. And hey, Sarah Silverman, funny actress, funny comedian.
Hello, Ralph.
But I don't think they're sort of evoking daughterly feelings there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There's some sort of Oedipal complex going on here that I fear. I just can't. And maybe it was because I was closer to a child than a man when this movie came out and I first experienced it. And I do, I do agree with him on the Ralph front. So that's very clear. Ralph is a friend, a true human being. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can fully relate to thinking like a schmarmy, like, because she's only small. It's kind of ironic that she's small and cute because she's so sassy and dry, like her real life counterpart.
That's the only review that Arshia has left. So
she was really moved. He's really
moved.
Had to let the people know. He had to, just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy type deal.
So I was on the Wreck-It Ralph reviews and reading around, and some of them also caught my eye. There was one who's like, "This is the best voice casting ever because Sarah Silverman totally fits her character." And as you said, it's just her, but a tiny, cute version, which makes it ironic. But then I found this one that caught me. I don't know if we'll have as much to say about it. Oh no, this is the one I'm letting the cat out of the bag before I swung it around and asked Schrodinger if it was living or dead. Anyway, this review is titled, quote, "The selfish man is like a mangy dog chasing a cautionary tail." And then in parentheticals, it says dialogue. I'm guessing that means that's a line from the movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. This reviewer continues writing, Okay, I get it. This may not be the overall, quote, best animated film of all time, but now that I've seen it 6 or 7 times, I think it is not only one of the best, but also excels at the following. Bullet point 1, best use of video games as a metaphor for an action story. Bullet point 2, best atmosphere. Just when you think you are comfortable with the interior of one game, they introduce another. It is like a 3D film without the actual need for the glasses. Bullet point 3, best matchup of voice actor and personality. Every animated film, now, in the past, and yet to come, strives for this. Many diehard fans will say that Ellen DeGeneres as a fish nailed it. Well, I don't think so. The voice acting of Sarah Silverman matched with the animated character, which I swear seems to be just Sarah herself when she was maybe 5 or 6 years old, is the most perfect meshing of the two I have seen. The story the acting, the direction, all perfect. This is an amazing movie that really did not get the attention it deserved. 10 out of 10. And if you've been to IMDb lately, you'll know that it gives the reviewer at the bottom of the review. It's like a little speech bubble, and the reviewer's name is speaking the review. And so it was only after I'd read that review that I saw this was a review left by _different_ drummer.
Oh my God, a different drummer.
He found me in the wild again. That
we're our fates are intertwined with a different drummer.
I at least praise all the higher powers that different drummer didn't drop that. I've got 100,000 reviews on IMDb. Please read all of them.
Yeah, that's true. This is when it was real. This is when it was for the love of the game.
It was really in it. He sold his soul.
They did have me thinking this review reads it's like a modern review mixed with like a great review of history. It sort of reads like a review from the 1920s in some ways. They would never use bullet points or lists like that sort of formatting, but the very many 3D worlds that you visit will keep your head spinning. Have you played Mario 64, man? It's kind of a
world after world.
Yeah, they kind of figured out how to have different aesthetics in the same sort of media project, different worldly aesthetics.
Yeah, that is good. Many fans of cinema will remember Ellen DeGeneres as a fish. Right. Well, now.
Exactly.
Sarah Silverman as a small Sarah Silverman. What panache.
And it's I don't disagree. I think the voice acting performances are surprising. Alan Tudyk, the guy
Tudyk
that plays
as King Candy. Oh, yes. Phenomenal.
Absolutely amazing. Don't want to spoil a 20-year-old movie, but when the turn happens, he sells it. He's amazing.
Yeah. And honestly, Jane Lynch as a hottie.
That's true.
Excuse me? Miss Lynch? Wow. Give it to me. Big, bad, tall lady.
That's right. We need more ladies with husky voices, voicing tall, hot women.
Yeah. And more little guys that are cute.
Honestly, just put my man, John C. Reilly. Have him be the protagonist in just about everything. We were cooking in the 2010s when we decided to put John C. Reilly in just about everything.
Yeah, man. That's a guy I can relate to.
Bro's got a bad hairline, just like me. Bro's acts kind of silly and dopey sometimes, just like me. What more do you need?
Bro's got a schnoz that he could do a big old sigh out. You know.
We love him.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do on break today. We're going to figure it out, though. We'll see you on the other side.
Bye. Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the episode, and welcome to... That's just the way it is when celebrities die. Welcome to Memento Moreview. It's the segment where a celebrity or somebody dies and I go to Ticketmaster and look up like reviews of their concerts that are still there. And sometimes you see people that are like, oh, the great one is past. But you just have to hit show more reviews, and you can go back to the ones stretching back decades. And this isn't necessarily we're honoring them, dude. We're honoring their memory, their legacy. I don't know that we'll have too much like personal opinion on this person. It's Ace Frehley of Kiss, who died recently.
Interesting. I thought you were going to do Dick Cheney.
Yeah. I'll have to look if Dick Cheney gave some talks or something.
He's a hustler. I'm sure he was on the circuit. I'm sure,
yeah, some sort of book tour.
Oh God. But yeah, Ace. I like Kiss. I don't dislike Kiss. They did some fun things for rock music.
They've got some songs. They've got cool costumes. They put on shows.
Yeah. That
pop culture seemed to enjoy.
They wrote a song called Love Gun about penis.
That's rock and roll, man.
That's rock and roll. I'm going to write a song about my dick.
Well, Ace was the guitarist of the band. Also did some solo stuff, apparently, so I've got some reviews of him touring just by himself. But it sounds like he played a lot of Kiss songs for his concerts, which, I mean, why wouldn't you? So starting out, here is a review from Spur of the Moment. They title it, "It Was Amazing," and write, "Always been a Kiss fan, and I've seen Ace with them. I needed something to do on a Saturday night, and my daughter and I decided to make a 2-hour drive to see Ace, since she never had. It had all the energy, showmanship, and excitement you'd expect from a member of Kiss. He's exciting, electrifying, and amazing. It is worth every penny. 5 stars. And by and large, that sounds like a mostly good review, except for that one, like, qualifier to the sentence. I needed something to do on a Saturday night.
Yeah, they build up their fandom of Mr. Frehley and Kiss. But it amounts to nothing to like. I could do something tonight.
Anything playing at the movies? Nah. All right, let's drive 2 hours to see Ace. He'll be just as good.
I love the. I don't know. I like the idea that driving 2 hours isn't that much, but he almost sells it like it's kind of a big deal. They were kind of cool for driving 2 hours.
I decided to make a 2-hour drive because my daughter never seen Ace.
2-hour drive. That's pretty rugged and quirky.
Just call me Spur of the Moment.
Yeah. I've been thinking about the term quirk chungus lately to describe people and people's senses of humor. That's a very quirk chungus person. As a millennial. We have lots of peers that are pretty quirk chungus, I think.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna sell some mala beads.
Yeah, just someone who thinks one meme is way too funny or whatever. But I think, this is like the boomer brand of quirk chungus. Like it's performative. I guess that's it. It's like being memey and funny to be performative, but this is sort of boomer performative. Like, I'm just such a cool, chill guy that I can, it's just not a big deal for me to go see my absolute favorite guitarist with my daughter on a Saturday. It's kind of casual and cool, actually.
I was just sitting around anyway, figured why not drive 2 hours? Hop in the old Chevy,
Yeah, it undersells the whole experience a bit.
Yeah. Here's a review from Lil. They title it, "If we could give 0 stars, we would." They write, "What a waste of money. Glad we didn't pay the more expensive price for seats. The sound quality was way off. Couldn't hear or understand anything attempting to be said. If it wasn't for Ace's bandmates, he wouldn't have anything. He is washed up and should give us our money back. While good in this situation, otherwise a concert should last longer than a little over an hour. I pay a lot less and get more at the movies. Being a legend in the music industry, I expected more. He spent time complaining about his shoulder hurting. Sorry, but we came to see a show, not to hear about your aches and pains. I have my own. I came to escape them, not leave with more. 1 star.
Oh, God forbid a man does a little banter during his shows.
Yeah, he's an old man at this point, presumably. Yeah, this was just in July. So, he's in his 70s. Hey, he say, can't quite shake it like I used to. My love gun's a little loosey-goosey.
Right. I don't know. I love banter during a show. That's when, like, hey, guys, there's no cameras here. This isn't recorded for some Madison Square Garden special. We're just here doing a show, and I'm going to take a minute between the set while my roadie tunes my guitar to tell you about what's going on with me. What's going on with Ace?
It's just me.
What's going on with Paul Daniel Frehley right now?
Hey, is that his real name?
That's his government.
His Christian name.
Yeah, exactly. But,
here's a review from Quiver titled Better Than Anticipated. The last time I saw Ace, he was a little inebriated. Much better this time. Played a lot of Kiss tunes, which was awesome. 4 stars.
God forbid a man gets a little inebriated, 70 years old, doing a guitar tour.
Sometimes you need something to take the edge off. Get the shakes out.
You know, though, he can play those damn fucking Kiss songs in his sleep. His fingers probably move without him even thinking about it. He can get a couple in the bucket before he gets on stage. As long as he can freaking walk and talk, I'm probably fine.
As long as he's got like some semblance of the costume or the makeup, hey, I'm all right.
It's Ace Frehley. He's paid his dues. All right. They've not only they have like I'm looking like 7 live albums here.
Jeez.
Not to mention they got Psycho Circus in 1998. You want to listen to some sober rock? Put on Psycho Circus, bro.
I did not see this person's name. This next one is from reviewer, Not a Good Show for Ace. Titled, Some Things Are Better Left Unsaid, but here they go to say it, I guess. Not a good show last night for Ace in Orlando. He was belly aching all night about his life issues. Ex-girlfriend suing for $8 million, stabbed in the stomach in the Bronx on his 13th birthday, picked on Kiss member for not having a singing voice anymore, yet he does. Don't try to break in his house. He's got lots of stuff to stop you. Complained to the light man, complained about the reverb, and even walked off stage a couple times for some unknown reason, leaving the band to play unknown music. I think he might have been changing his shirt, which he did like 4 times. Strange night. People actually looked at each other like, what the heck? He was much better 5 years ago, 1 star.
I wouldn't expect seeing a 70-year-old man in concert. 70-year-old men complain. They talk about their heyday when they were 13.
They'll tell you to get off their lawn.
Yeah, they'll talk about the cool stuff they got in there. This is just how 70-year-old dudes talk to other 70-year-old dudes. That's when you give a 70-year-old dude a mic and hey, do whatever, man. This is your show. He's going to talk about some stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's a little much, but what do you think you're signing up for here? He's not 27 anymore.
Yeah, you could have what Very Disappointed got, which must be for a different review because, they just list where they saw it. Rose Music Center, Huber Heights, Ohio is their review title. They write 15-minute shock me guitar solo. Ace blew 'em all away, always has. Most talented member of Kiss, always will be. 5 stars.
Damn, they love it. I love the love. And that I also have I was going to say that about the other reviews. Ace was considered the talented one. The other guys were just sort of there.
Yeah, that Gene Simmons was just kind of personality.
Right. And the singer guy was just kind of sexy. Drummer guy, just kind of there. Classic drummer guy, just sort of there. But yeah, good on him for spreading the
Would you,
love.
like 15-minute guitar solo though? I don't know, man.
Not my cup of tea, but I'm not paying money to see, 70-year-old washed up guitarists. I imagine that's sort of the coolest part.
Yeah, I guess so. I'd appreciate a little banter. If make that a 5-minute guitar solo and then give me a little of that banter. Give me a mix.
A 10-minute stand-up set afterwards, though.
Chap 247 titles their review, Lift Off for Space Ace. First time seeing Ace live and he absolutely killed it. Melted my face several times throughout the show. Definitely would go see him again after my scars heal. Laugh emoji, 5 stars.
See, people are having a good time, all right?
They're having a blast.
Tired of these stinkers naysaying the Ace Frehley 70-year-old man show.
Yeah, I got a yay sayer here to pretty much close us out. It's a review from G titled Ace Frehley. G writes, Ace Frehley shows are hit or miss. This show was a hit. Aside from the slower tempos, he is backed by an energetic band that brings out his best. From the opening of Rip It Out to the close of Deuce, Ace was spot on this night. I would caution against the meet and greet. While Frehley did show up and signed 4 items and posed for a picture, there is little interaction with him, if any. As with most meet and greets, they are quick. I'm glad I got the VIP, but word to the wise, meeting Ace in person is not what you're envisioning at all. 4 stars.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're expecting from this 70-year-old dude. I mean, they sort of helped us measure our expectations, I guess, but bro's probably more interested in, his next prune juice shot than talk about
Is it
art.
nap time yet?
Right. And he's entitled to that. Let me be clear. He's paid his dues. Brother can complain about his shoulder and getting stabbed in 1972. His
ex-girlfriend and yeah.
Go for it, man. You got one in hindsight's 20/20, but he was 1 foot in, so he can do what he wants.
I got one more that's less a review of Ace, but I feel like I just want to read it. It's from Red Beanie, titled I felt like I was hanging out with the band all night. And then they write, Ticketmaster made the entire experience easy and fun. Yeah, as if. Somebody was paid off.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Why are you kissing Ticketmaster ass? That's like kissing, not even Cthulhu ass. Cthulhu is like an agent of chaos. That's like kissing Gestapo ass.
That's like the people who say thanks, Amazon.
Yeah. At least that's sort of culturally a thing now. Who's thanking Ticketmaster?
No.
Fuck no. Ticketmaster, man. What the hell's going on here? Thank you, Ticketmaster. Please give me $20 off coupon for my next football game.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our salute to Ace Frehley. I was honestly surprised. Most of the reviews were pretty positive, so good on him.
Hey, yeah, no, like I said, those songs, those guitar scales, those solos, those are probably so baked into his brain, he can't do anything but just bust them out. So it's probably somewhat. Did have Kiss Live at Madison Square Garden, 1996, muted playing. During the segment, just for the vibe, just to get in. And Ace, they have it broken down like 23 seconds, Deuce, 5:16, Calling Dr. Love, 9:53, Cold Gin. There's a section simply called Ace Guitar Solo. Starts at 37:18, ends at 45:02.
Dude, get it.
Yeah, and it was just like a slow zoom, and all you can see is his 2 hands. You can't even see like the top of the guitar. And then there's like I don't know what the video effect's called, where it's definitely 90s, but it makes it more look like a painting, like a bad watercolor.
It's just like super like contrast exposed.
Yeah. That's going on now. There's smoke shooting out of his guitar.
Oh, smoking guitar, flaming guitar. Yeah. People were talking about that stuff.
Oh, now he's lifting it up. It's spinning in circles. It's raising into the air, man. Holy. Okay, let me get in a review here. Let's see. Talking a lot about old dudes. Here's a good one. From Amazon, we got the Banana Troll, natural anti-diarrheal prebiotics, relief from chronic diarrhea, IBS, recurring diarrhea, clinically supported medical food, non-constipating, 28 servings. Banana.
All right.
It says it can solidify the stool without constipating, improve the gut health in just 7 days, and it's clinically supported medical food.
Yeah, man. Give me some clusters.
Safe for kids 4 years or older. Tina Buckingham titles their review, worth a try. She writes, I am on my second jar. It worked very well for the 2nd to 5th day, but now not so much. I ordered 2 more jars of it. When I opened one, the scooper was not inside. A jar only lasts 1 week. What makes this very expensive? Also causes a lot of gas in your stomach, but worth it if it works for you. I don't particularly care for the taste, but I can eat it twice a day on some applesauce. 4 stars.
Oh, man. We got to be delicate here because she's going through something.
Tina seems like a lovely gal. Let's get that out of the way.
Tina's a real one.
She's trying to help people, and she's got this chronic stuff, and she's being reasonable here. She's not as unreasonable as our normal targets of ridicule on Amazon, for sure. But she is eating bananas that somehow magically turn her diarrhea in her tummy into farts. Which is pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I would certainly prefer one over the other.
It just, in my mind, like, you can't do that chemical exchange, that sort of alchemist spell. It has to be equivalent exchange. It has to, but like, how I feel like in my juvenile mind, it's like 10 diarrheas per one, or no, like I guess 1 diarrhea per 10 farts as far as like intensity and grossness scale.
Yeah. Yeah, the conversion rate between currencies.
Right. Exactly.
Pretty skewed.
Yeah, it's just, you're paying a heavy, that's got to be a lot of farts if you're straight up doing that algebraic equation there.
If it's worth noting that there's fart happening, then it's got to be, at least equal to or worse than the diarrhea problem. Yeah, I think I just cheers to applesauce. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. No, that is a clutch move, I think. Throwing this on some applesauce. Thank you, Tina. All right. I think that's the episode this week, huh?
I think that is it, yeah.
Yeah, I hope that, I hope this episode turns some of your diarrhea into farts. If that's what you want, I guess it is a scary task. Anyway, thanks for listening. We got new episodes every Tuesday. #Tuesday Reviews Day. Thanks for making it to the end of the episode. That makes you a real one. If you haven't been here before. Real ones who've been here many times. I hope the realness is surging through you. I hope someone said to you the other day, man, you're really good at keeping it real. If you want to send us a review to make some funny over, send a hyperlink or a screenshot or something to reviewparty.com@gmail.com. Include your name or nickname so we can give you credit for it.
If you want to reach out to us in some other form or fashion, find us on Instagram or TikTok at reviewparty.com or on Twitter/X at reviewpartypod. You can also find our content on YouTube, some reviews that we've written on Letterboxd, or go to our website, reviewparty.com for the shop, the blog, new listening platforms, because we know those suckers are dropping dead every other week. So if you're like a Pocket Caster for life, and Pocket Caster's like, we've appreciated your time with us, then, I don't know, hop over to Acast. What up, Acasters? If you're like a pod knifer, I assume you're still doing good. Thanks for listening. If you're listening on Deezer, I'm pretty sure they're dead, so I don't know how you're doing that.
Deezer nuts?
Deezer nuts. Yeah, that's why they should have picked a better name. Just go to the website. There's a lot of cool stuff you can find there.
Absolutely. You could find a little picture of our friends' nosebleeds because they let us use their song "Bread for a Breakfast" throughout all our episodes. Very generous of them. And if you want to sort of scratch their back, or if you just want to listen to some good music, go check out their music. Bread for Breakfast is the song we use. They got a ton more good stuff. They're on Spotify. Nosebleeds, one word. I got a review to send us off. Not before you hit subscribe or like or favorite, whatever the freaking button is. I got a review from Rate Your Music to send us off.
Cool.
Rate Your Music user Napoleon PL has a review for Fizzle Fry, an album by Primus, 1990. It's the one with the song you're thinking of by Primus. They write, I'm not even sure if I could call this music. 2 stars.